Yeah, man. We here, man. Cx1DJs. We do things different. Podcasts. We in the building, y'all. We in the building. How y'all doing tonight, man? Hope everybody's doing good. DJButterrock Cx1DJs. We do things different podcasts. And I want to thank everybody supporting the brand. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give a lot of shout outs to people, man, today, man. I got some shout outs I gotta give out today. And I'm definitely gonna give it out. Shout out to everybody that support the CX1DJs. We got the Instagram working. There we go. Shout out to everybody that really support everything we doing here at CX1DJs. Shout out to all my people that really rock with DJ Butterrock and see definitely. Yo, well, this is crazy. Hold on, y'all. And definitely, and we uncut, so we don't care about dropping mics and phones and shit. And y'all see, I got the roll away mic. People say, "Yo, Butter, I get a better mic stand. I ain't getting a better shit." This is underground, baby. This mic stand costs about I paid $300 for this mic stand. It's a Shure mic stand. What y'all know about the Shure mic stand, motherfucker? Don't tell me to buy another. Motherfucker, shut up. Yo, man, I'm sick and tired of listening to you and you rolling this shit around. I'm watching you on YouTube. I'm watching you on here and you rolling around. I hear noise in my ear, man. Fuck you, nigga. Don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. Just listen to the show and shut the fuck up. Might learn something. Untold Stories, Gucci Man. This is a deep show tonight. It's only an hour, 1 hour. Let me tell everybody that's listening to me on iHeartMedia. Let me shout everybody out. iHeartMedia, Spotify, YouTube, CX1DJs, 247 Radio on the Apple Music app and Spotify Music. Did I say Spotify Music? This shit crazy. I said Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I'm tripping. Y'all gotta excuse me. It's been a long day at Jones Graphics today. Y'all know I got 1,000 fucking hats. I'm a DJ. I own 14 stores, and me and my man Bill Watson. Shout out to Bill Watson out there in the building. CX1DJs. Jones Graphics is our official sponsor for tonight. And we need to get into the Jones Graphics business because everybody don't understand. Y'all need to be buying some shirts. It's getting hot. Let me lift my mic up. Hold on. It's getting hot. It's getting hot, right? And you guys know damn well you're gonna want some t-shirts. And we not gonna long as you are a viewer of the CX1DJs, we do things different podcasts. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm giving out. Let me move my mic stand over here. Hold on. I fucked up. I moved that. Shout out to my producer, Punkinfoot. She did so good. Shout out to the chocolate princess, Punkinfoot. She been doing so good at being a producer. She's a little baby girl. She's a little young chick. What I be tripping? Young chick. Young queen. And she's been doing a lot. Let me see if I can sit back and relax because I'm too stiff today. Let me see what this. Let me move this right here. This is too motherfucking tall. Shit. The fuck? I feel like I'm performing. Shout out to Punkinfoot, the panty girl. She's been doing a lot of good work. I want to give her kudos tonight. We all gonna have to take Punkinfoot out to dinner. I want everybody a part of the CX. I don't like the mic like this. Fuck it. Hold on. Fuck it. I hate because I'm looking at the camera. I got 4 monitors in here, and the mic look different in each monitor, and I don't like how that shit look. If I don't like how it look, I'm changing the formula of how the fuck it look. There we go. I think I like how that look. Let me see how I look. Because we got rid of that bullshit, that green screen we had in here. We like, fuck that green screen shit. We changed studios. So we want to shout out to Punkinfoot. I don't think I'm comfortable, though. Yeah, some people had their mics right here and the shit long. I ain't doing all that bullshit. That's just too much. Because I gotta work the board. I have producers and shit, but most of my producers is out of state. And shout out to my engineer Skeletor. I got a Skeletor. Let me shout out Skeletor. Shout out Skeletor. So Gucci. So I want to thank everybody that been emailing us about the Untold Stories. They've been watching it, they're listening to it on their favorite wherever you listen to your podcast. It could be Spotify, it could be iHeartMedia, it could be CX1247 Radio on TuneIn, it could be Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, wherever. Amazon Music. You see Amazon Music down there. That's the next. That's the next company that picked this up. Amazon Music picked this up. You know, you got to be big when Amazon Music pick up your podcast, right? We picked up this podcast, Cx1DJs. We do things different podcasts. It's picked up by all the major channels that you can listen to podcasts. I'm doing it for real. We only been doing the podcast thing only since October 30th, 2025. I think we doing the damn good. And one thing good about what we doing, we also run an internet radio station called Cx1DJs 247 Radio, and you can listen to it on Apple Music. Download your Apple Music app or the TuneIn app and listen to Cx1DJs 247 Radio. So we are radio personalities. We are DJs. We are in the business. We ain't just out here doing, some niggas just doing podcasts. No, we are DJs and independent record promoters, definitely that. Program directors, definitely that. PRs, publicists over here. We are in the industry over here. Underground, major shit going on over here. We ain't just doing shows, nigga, for content and views, niggas. That ain't what we are doing. We are definitely in here operating a real thing. I want to shout out to everybody that fuck with DJButterrock and Cx1DJs, but I'm gonna say this: as we continue on, I want to tell everybody I love everybody, and we're gonna definitely get into our announcements. So I want to shout out everybody that fuck with DJButterrock. I want to shout out everybody that emailed Julia Simmons. Everybody emailed the coach, the Cx1DJs email, and the podcast email, and everybody that's been listening to the podcast. Now, to get a interview on the Cx1DJs, We Do Things Different podcast, powered by Cx1DJ podcast, is not free. It's three ways you can get. Everybody, shout out to DJ Money, the president of Cx1DJs, checking it. You definitely have to pay the registration to get in here. Okay, I'm gonna give everybody the prices now. Just to get on the schedule is $250 for an interview, like be on a We Do Things Different podcast interview, like a one-on-one interview, or be just an interview is $1,000. To be on to have your show on the Untold Stories, our original series, is $3,500. Period. If you just want a regular interview, it's $1,000. But you want to be on the Untold Stories. Okay, it's a difference. The Untold Stories is our original series. We pump this out to everybody, all the channels. I mean, your interview will be pumped out by all the channels, but the way we promote Untold Stories is a little different. We promote that 2 months in advance. So if you get on the schedule, if you book in the Untold Stories is $3,500. Shout out to TCAP. It's $3,500 to be on Untold Stories. And your interview you book it, but it won't come out for 90 days after you book it. Because we promote it for 90 days. We don't just throw an interview out there. We promote it 90 days and we record it live. And you could come into the studio to record it, or you could do on the internet like we're doing this right here, like this. Or you could send in your documentary information, like your pictures, your video you want us to air, and our editor will edit out. Anyway, look at it. You could do it live. I prefer people to send their video and pictures like we do the major artists. And there's a lot of people that don't understand the platform and the format of Untold Stories. Untold Stories is not for us to interview the major artists. It's not for us to interview any artist. It's to do a story on the artist and bringing it to our fans and your fans. Most people vote in, and we got a big network of people. Even though people don't take the time out to do certain things what they need to do, but we have a big network of people and industry people, and we make sure we choose what artist we need to do a story on. And we try to do the Untold Stories on artists if they had a lot of drama in their life, or they had a lot of like negative energy on their career, and we want to put the spotlight on the positive stuff that the artist did. We do not promote negative energy on Untold Stories. We will tell a story. I'm DJButterrock. Most of these artists I met Gucci Mane a bunch of times. Actually, we're going to get to a lot of shit. I met Gucci about 10 times, real life. So I met him. He's a good dude. He's about his money. He's about his business. And he's about the street shit. He will fuck you up, straight up. And he don't give a fuck about going to jail. Let's put that out there now. I met Gucci over 10 times. Excuse me. and he will fuck you up. He don't care about whooping your ass. So I do want to put that out there. All right. So Gucci Man is definitely a hood nigga. Hood nigga. All right. We're gonna start off like there. We're gonna start that shit off early. He's definitely a hood nigga. And I'm gonna tell everybody, because I got good news to say to everybody. I tell people don't matter who's on what platform when we recording live. Don't look at no numbers, is because the YouTube numbers ain't real anyway. So I tell everybody, don't worry about it. Worry about no numbers. Worry about if you hear, and worry about if you supporting. Cx1DJs, We Do Things Different podcast is one of the number one urban podcasts out here. You might say, how you know that? Numbers don't lie on the back end. You got the front end numbers and you got the back end analytics. That shit don't lie. And for to be on this podcast thing, every month we're doing 500,000 views on our channel. Not each video, 500,000 views on the channel alone. For a channel only been here not even 90 days, that's good. We talking about 500 views a month on the whole channel. Like 500,000 plus people, 500,000 been visiting this place every month. And with YouTube, they do it in 28 days. So in the last 28 days, we have almost 500,000 people came to this channel. Now they watch whatever they watch. They could watch the lives, how they do it. They break it down and how many people actually clicked the fucking channel and came to this channel. That's how they do it. We're not talking about each video. We still got to get the watch time numbers up. And I appreciate everybody. I want to thank DJ Money. I want to thank TCAP, all my team. We all on board, and everybody understand the goal that we are trying to reach. And I feel comfortable and proud of everybody that I got on my team. Have no rants to do tonight about anyone that's on here right now. I'm proud of what I got, and I think I'm comfortable of the team that Cx1DJs put together. I've been talking to DJ Money all week. Been talking to Money, TCAP, and everybody's on the same page here. The vice president and the president. We all got to be on the same page, which we are. And we want to thank all the viewers and listeners that been contacting me, telling me how good they like the show. We had one person that emailed us about the Untold stories of NWA. They enjoyed it. They liked the way we put it together. The way the whole Cx1DJs put it together, my staff, my PR, my coach, and the whole team, and how we promoted it. And it's not really about, this is what I tell people. It's not about who comes on here live. It's who listen to it on their own time. This particular person listened to it on their own join time. They didn't tell me what app they listened to it on, but I don't think it was YouTube. And they enjoyed the whole NWA Untold story. The way we put it together. Because I'm not ever going to say me. It's a team that did this. DJButterrock ain't doing none of this by myself. I'm never going to be on this motherfucking microphone and say, well, me. If you hear a person say me, you need to back away from that person. Because if no one could do this shit by themselves. I can't do this without my team. So I'm going to shout out to my team. I'm going to say I appreciate TCAP for bringing this podcast to me. Like, let me know, hey man, this is the direction that the company need to go in. So I want to thank him again. I told him, and I'm a man of my word. A lot of niggas is bitch niggas out here. They don't keep their word. Every show I do, I'm going to always give props to TCAP because he the one that pretty much made me go this route. But I will say, TCAP, I already spent over 60 grand in this, so this shit better work, TCAP. Shout out to DJ Money. I love DJ Money. Money been doing the mixes, holding down the mixes. Every major show we did, Money was there DJing, underpaid, but he was there doing what he got to do for the brand. So I appreciate DJ Money for standing in there and providing his services to support the Cx1DJs. No matter what the fuck I say on here every week, I appreciate the team, all right? I don't want no one to take me seriously because I might be in my moods because I run 14 stores worldwide, and we just picked up another 20 stores. So add 14, 20/16 and 14, and we got too many goddamn stores. Right now, I'm running 14, but we really got 16. I say 14, and we add another 16, and it's going to be another 20 added with other investors and partners that's coming on. You might say, what the fuck you mean by that? Well, we have other printing companies that's merging with Jones Graphics and Watson Printing. So that's bringing on more stores that my fat ass I'm not going to be fat for long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting in the gym. I'm getting my weight down. I'm gonna be working out. I'm gonna be doing my weight journey on YouTube as well. Right here on the Cx1DJs. We Do Things Different podcast. You're gonna watch me lose weight. in real time. All right, that's going to be on the podcast as well. It's going to be Fat DJ Lose Weight. That's the name of that series that I'm going to put out. Fat DJ is my fat ass that we used to be. I used to be skinny. Y'all believe it? My ass used to be fucking skinny. I like, how the fuck? What happened to me? What? I don't know what happened. I was eating too much. And I don't fucking nobody say old age bullshit because I was getting chunky at 27. I like nigga get on some heavy. I love heavy D, but nigga get on some heavy D shit. My weight was going up and down, but I tell you, we're gonna get into the show, y'all. Y'all know I gotta start we gotta do the introduction. We don't just jump in, give time for people to get in here, and then we have a certain time we have to start it. And my weight was up and down, so we're gonna watch and we're gonna run and watch the journey of me on YouTube right here on the Cx1DJs podcast. I'm gonna get kind of buff, man. I'm 260 right now. I'm 260, but I'm gonna get down to like 190, shit like that. I'm gonna drop this weight though. I'm gonna drop it. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it, and I'm gonna share with you guys when I'm dropping. I'm gonna be like Gucci. Gucci was like my weight, and now look at Gucci. Gucci, I got that male model. The fuck? I'm gonna lose this weight, y'all. And I want everybody to join me in that journey. We're gonna start that journey, that new series, Fat DJ Lose Weight. That's gonna start Monday on YouTube. Fat DJ. Is it Monday? I don't know. It's gonna start in April. Ain't Monday. Fat DJ Lose the Weight. That's the name of the fucking series. And I'm the fat DJ, nigga. God damn it. I'm gonna lose this shit though. But let's get into it. It's not time to get it. I gotta shout out a couple more people. We start the program at 8:20. That's how we started. We give people time to get in all because we running live on Facebook. I'm gonna tell you where we live at right now. Live on X, we live on Facebook, we live on Instagram, and we live on YouTube right now. Streaming on all our platforms, on all our channels. That's run by our producer Punkinfoot. We live on Punkinfoot page. We live on Troy Wallace page. We live on Eugene Jones. That's me. We live on the Cx1DJ page. We live on the DJButterrock live page, and we live on DJButterrock team DJButterrock. So we live on 9 different Facebooks. So whatever numbers you don't see here, I'm quite sure it's on Facebook. And we did pretty good with the numbers on my Facebook. And shout out to everybody on Facebook. If you're watching let me shout everybody out. Because I only see the major screen here on our software. If you on Facebook watching us, I appreciate you. If you on X watching us, I appreciate you. If you on any platforms, I've added name the name right now. I'm running live. If you on Instagram, if you on YouTube, and you on another browser watching us because you can't log in because you don't want to log in with your lazy ass, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that's checking in. If you logged in right now on YouTube and you're not chatting in the chat room, you don't got to chat. People don't want to talk. People just want to see what the fuck going on. You don't got to say nothing. If you with Atlantic Records, I appreciate you. If you with Gucci 1017, I appreciate you. And appreciate the Gucci man. I appreciate his beautiful wife. I appreciate everybody with 1017 Records that allow us to do this without saying we don't want you to do it. So I want to big up to Gucci man wife and Gucci man for allowing us to do this without shutting down nothing we are doing as DJs that's promoting music. We are breaking records. We've been breaking Gucci man records since day one. We love Gucci. We wish him nothing but the best on his new book, that came out last year, and in his marriage, and he's doing beautiful with his life. He changed his life. He's not in the headlines. He's not out here doing nothing crazy. And we're gonna tap on something. What we're gonna do tonight, because there's a lot of young people that once you added the spotlight, Gucci is an executive now. He went from being an artist to an executive, went to jail, came back a executive. So we're gonna take y'all back to the old Gucci, the Gucci that was weighing my weight, like 200 some pounds, and then we're gonna bring y'all back to the skinny Gucci. But I'm gonna let y'all know, man, I love the old Gucci. He will fuck you up, like I said. He will rob you. He will take your fucking wallet, bitch. He will take your shit. It's either him or you, nigga. And most like 9 out of 10 is gonna be you. All right. So if you was rolling back in, like, we talking about 89. No, I said it wrong. I'm tripping. I gotta relax. If you you was around Gucci in like 98, 97, 98, 99. He went to jail in 99. All right. No, 98. Then he came back home in 2000. So let me give y'all some untold stories. Gucci man was a street nigga. For some of you young teeny boppers that don't know nothing about Gucci, he was a street nigga. He didn't play no fucking games. He would take your teeth out your fucking mouth. If you had gold teeth and he wanted it, he would rob you for the fucking gold teeth. You didn't know that? He'll tell you that. Gucci would take your soul, bitch, back then. If he was a fuck boy, he did not tolerate fuck boys. Look at my camera. That's my camera right there. Now, we're going to look at this camera right there. He would take your fucking soul, all right? He already said he will fuck you with a broomstick, nigga. He don't like fuck niggas. He will take a broomstick and fuck you, kidnap you, and fuck you with a broomstick. Untold stories. That nigga said it, not me. Shout out to Gucci. No homo. Pause. He ain't said that in pleasure. He like, nigga, you doing some cornball shit, he will fuck you up. All right? And that's the old Gucci we talk about. So we're going to stay on the old Gucci. So you might say, what made Gucci get into this music industry? And I know this shit because I met Gucci back in the day. Like, I know the old Gucci. No caps. I'm gonna give you out a story. We're gonna go to 2010. This is a real fucking story, untold story of Gucci Man, Cx1DJs. All right, I'm gonna tell you we was in South Carolina. I think it was Greenville, South Carolina. All right, Gucci was doing an event, and it was one of the cameramans was actually shooting. His name is Vendom. Shout out to Vendom out there in Raleigh, North Carolina. And he invited me and Punkerfoot to this video shoot with Gucci Man. I'm gonna tell y'all what year it is because I don't want to fuck the year up. Nope, it was 2008. All right, so he invited us to the Gucci, and this is when Gucci was like really, he was with Big Cat Records at the time. What y'all know about Big Cat Records, Untold Stories? This is way before Atlantic Records. And so we was invited to the place in Greenville. So it was in South Carolina, Greenville. Either it was Greenville. I was in Charlotte at the time. So I'm gonna tell you where it was at. It was in Charlotte because I know we had to drive. It was in Greenville, South Carolina. So he did an event at a park. All right, we pulled up in there. I was with the photographer. All right, his name is Vendom from Raleigh, North Carolina. And at this time, Gucci was real hot in the street. He was signed to Big Cat Records, all right? At the time. 1017 Big Cat Records. Y'all know how that shit goes, street niggas. So we pull up at the function. It was in a park. And it was listen to me, Gucci was like fucking Michael Jackson back in 2008. The underground Gucci. We talking about way before Atlantic Records. This guy was like Michael fucking Jackson. All the hood niggas loved him. He was being praised by everybody. So you got to understand the weight he had on the industry earlier. Okay, so we pulled up. It was a bunch of people out there. It was me, Punkerfoot, Vendom, and a couple other people. And we saw Deb Anthony. Yeah, y'all know who Deb Anthony is. Deb. So we saw Deb. And she like, yo, motherfuckers, y'all stay over there, mother. She was cursing like a motherfucker. Deb was with him, all right? Deb was running the show. At this time, Deb was managing Gucci, and she was running the fucking show. And she's like, he's a fucking rock star now. You motherfuckers better have my money. She was screaming on the promoters because they had half of his money. Untold story. On you niggas. I was there. Me and Punkerfoot was there. 2008. She told Gucci to stay in the motherfucking car. Deb Anthony, Zay Entertainment, went out there and told that promoter, you better have my fucking money. You paid half of the fucking money. You better come up with the other half of the fucking money. I can't wait to tell this story. That promoter looked like he was scared as hell. He told Gucci was with, no lie, yo. At this time, he was with OJ the Juice Man. Free OJ the Juice Man. He just got locked up for pulling out a gun on a state trooper. What the hell wrong with you, OJ? And I just saw OJ the Juice Man. I said the Goose Man. I just saw OJ the Juice Man in Publix like 2 weeks ago. Yep. On the South Side. What the fuck is wrong with you, OJ? I love you, OJ. I'm really believing. I'm gonna step aside because OJ and Gucci is tight. I really believe them state troopers might be lying. I want to see some body camera of that. Cause they say he pulled out a motherfucking gun on a state trooper. Who the fuck is pulling out a gun on Georgia state trooper? I don't believe that. Somebody's capping there. I don't believe that one down. But anyway, back to my story. So Deb Anthony, Waka Flocka mother, told Gucci and his goon, it was like, we talking about 2008. So they came in some expeditions and shit like that. It was crazy. She told all the hood niggas, it was a bunch of trucks, man. I remember a bunch of fucking Suburbans, trucks, Chevrolets, and shit like that. And I know what it was, because I ain't no lie. It was a car show. Because I know it was outside. And like, we was in a fucking park, but it was a car show. He was performing at the car show. It's 2008, y'all. I'm old. I'm 52 years old. Work with me. And now you know that I ain't bullshit because I don't got no paper. But I remember, I'm an industry nigga. I'm an industry DJ. So it's a lot of shit I've been through that I'm gonna share my stories with you. And I'm definitely gonna share for the Untold Stories. And most of, like I told, if you guys watch me, I only do Untold Stories on our artists that I met, or I know their management, or the record execs, or the record label. So in this case, I know a lot of people that fucks with Gucci. Like I said, I met Gucci 10 to 12 times. Good dude. Street nigga about his business. We ain't go out to lunch. We ain't eat dinner. We ain't go fuck bitches together. It was always on business. So let's get back to this. So Deb told him to stay in the car, and they already got their front end. They was picking up the back end. She was regulating. Gucci had some real street niggas and some real street bitches behind him. And I'm not calling Deb a street bitch, but she was out there. And Deb Anthony is very intelligent and very business savvy. Very good manager. What happened in the background, we're not gonna get into that. Whatever happened to him and her and Gucci, that ain't today. I'm gonna touch on some of that shit, because this is an untold story of Gucci Man, and I gotta tell y'all some shit that's untold. Everybody know the beef he had with Deb in the end. All right, so let's get back to it. Deb made sure this man got paid though, and the promoter did come up with the money. Gucci got up there, he performed. The shit was crazy. They did the after party, and it was wonderful. All I'm gonna tell you was like, I said over 6,000 people at that car show in Greenville, South Carolina in 2008. I say around July, that time. Gucci was on fire. From 2008 all the way up to now, the shit didn't change. He was on fire. All right, that's one of my untold stories I want to share with Gucci. So as he continued to perform and do a lot of car shows, he did a lot of street shit, car shows, fair. It was a lot of street shit he was doing. It was mostly, he kept it hood. He didn't go. Gucci Man never went like Hollywood. He not Hollywood now. He kept his roots to every state he went to. Most of the street niggas respected Gucci Man. You couldn't be, and if you read wore that red, you had to represent that red to the fullest. You couldn't be a lame fucking with Gucci. So we're gonna get into more of Zone 6. All right, one thing I liked about the old Atlanta, because the new Atlanta is very different from the old Atlanta. The old Atlanta, everybody supported each other. If you was doing your thing and you had out of towners come to Atlanta, pretty much Atlanta stayed. They fuck with the out of towners, but they made sure if you was from the city and you represent the city and you certified in the city, they made sure you was good. You had a couple of neighborhood beefs, we're gonna get into that, but for the most part, zones was getting along, for the most part. So Gucci Man was very tight with Shorty Low, and he's from the west side. Gucci's from the east side. Now, the west side and east side ain't getting along right now. I'm in the city. I'm in the ATL. They don't get along. So Gucci Man and Shorty Low stayed tight the whole career until Shorty Low passed away. Even up today, Gucci still shots out Shorty Low. R.P. to Shorty Low. He was a good dude. I know him personally. So they was in the streets together doing their thing. And what I liked about the old Atlanta, it didn't matter what side of town, what zone you was in. Everybody came together to make it happen. Everybody was trying to get to the next level. And selling drugs is what Shorty Low did with Gucci. He rapped about it. There's no new news. It's very publicized. There's nothing new about that shit. But what I will say this: no, who the fuck want to slang and do that shit all their life, their whole career? All they doing is selling drugs, But once you sell drugs and you lived a life, went to jail. Gucci went in and out of jail for a list of shit besides slinging, you know what I'm saying? All the shit. We ain't gonna get into what he went to jail for. That ain't what we here for. Let's get into let's celebrate how he changed his life. Okay. Went to jail, came out, went to jail, came out. That was like the story of Gucci in the beginning. Because when is in his book. I brought his book, and you battling certain demons, you have to pretty much overcome that. And really, to me, the only person that could overcome them demons is yourself with the help of God. Without God, how you gonna overcome anything in this shit? And him going to prison the last time, don't y'all know after he came after that last bid, Gucci did not get in any more trouble. And it takes a strong woman. I don't care what they say about his wife, that she kept him she's keeping him out of trouble now, and she's making sure he stay on track. Everybody don't know everybody. And I tell a person, you don't know a person what they going through. The person that they with knows they weak points, they bad points, they strong points. So you never could judge what a person's going through. So his wife pretty much know who he is. As Gucci was incarcerated and he came home, everybody knew he was cloned. Like, man, that ain't Gucci. Like, a man can't get his mind right and get his body right without somebody saying that person is cloned. All right. So we're going to back up a little bit. Let's get into the early years of Gucci Mane. Early years. So Gucci Mane first mixtape album dropped in 2000. A lot of y'all don't know Gucci was rapping, like I said earlier. You heard what I said, if y'all paying attention on all the platforms. He really started rapping in the early 90s, but he didn't really get a buzz. And he really took it seriously in 2000. He dropped it. Then he had a single that came out, and it did good. His first album did pretty good. His mixtape album did pretty good. And for all don't know, because I like giving ages out, Gucci Mane, born in February 12th, 1980. Born in he's born in Alabama. His record company he started actually in 2000, got it LLC'd in 2000, was 1017 Records, and that was independent. That's just him doing it. And then he branched off to RBC Records, and then after the RBC record shit ran out, then he connected with my boy Big Cat. I know Big Cat personally, actually. So he stayed with Big Cat Records, and I say 2010, he dropped a bunch of singles. He dropped So Icy. He had a bunch of shit. We ain't gonna get into shit you guys already know. I try to do Untold shit. I ain't, with Big Cat, pretty much when he signed with Big Cat Records, the So Icy song came out with him and Jeezy, and that was a good record. And at that time, he said Jeezy didn't keep it real with him. He didn't want to be in the video. He didn't want to help promote the record. And if y'all remember that, when that So Icy came out in 2010, that was one of the biggest records out here. That record went double platinum. It was on the top hundreds, the hip hop R&B top Billboard top hundreds. Excuse me, and it won 2 BET awards. And it went platinum, double platinum. That one single, So Icy, opened up the doors for him with Atlantic. Because see, immediately right after that, in 2010, he signed his deal with Atlantic Records in 2010. So he had to deal with Atlantic. He had to prove himself as an independent record owner by selling units, and then they automatically in 2000. I'm gonna tell you the year right now because I want to mess it up. In 2000, he signed a deal with Atlantic in 2011. 2014, they gave him $40 million for a distribution deal with 1017. And that's when he branched out with all the artists he signed to 1017. So it's been 1017 Atlantic since 2014. And that's the label that distributing his music is Atlantic Records, 1017, under his brand, his record label, 1017, his boutique label, 1017. All right. So he had multiple platinum records, platinum albums. Most of the Gucci Man albums went platinum. Let's let that be known for people that don't know. It's an untold story. If you didn't know, Gucci, most of his shit went platinum. Sold out arenas, shows. Unfortunately, he had to cancel tours because he had to get incarcerated or on parole or probation, whatever the case may be. I'm not going to get into that. I have it here from the PR, but I'm not going to get into all that. But I will say this. Yeah, from Atlanta Records, pretty much changed his life. He had the Trap House album that dropped. It was on the Billboard Top 200s, and it made 101 on the Billboard Top 200s. All right, so we he had Freaky Girl, and that was featuring Nicki Minaj and Ludacris. That came out in 2007. So Reality Big Cat Records, the deal he had with Big Cat Records actually introduced him to Atlanta Records. So without Big Cat, it would never been Atlanta Records. Early on, Atlanta Records didn't believe in Gucci. Uh, let me give y'all a Untold story. They didn't believe in him. They thought it was a liability with the street shit and the personality and going to jail and shit like that. But most of the A&Rs there, like, yeah, man, let's give this guy a chance. Let's give him a chance and let's do what we got to do to make this guy a star that he is. Only one person that always stand by his side was Shorty Low. Okay. Gucci went ahead and did a lot of music and helped a lot of artists. See, a lot of people don't give Gucci Man his props. They just think he's crazy or he did this, he fucked this person up, he robbed this person. Besides all the bad shit that he admitted what he did and he paid for it, he also helped out a lot of artists in Atlanta. He opened up a lot of doors for a lot of artists. I can name, when I be looking at the paper, I don't got to look at the paper because I've been a DJ forever. OJ the Juice Man, 1017. OJ came out, he did his thing. Waka Flocka, all right? No, Waka Flocka was this man's security, which everybody know that. Gucci go to jail, like he said himself. He come out, his security, his goon is rapping. Waka Flocka was the highest selling artist on 1017. He pretty much pulled a gunner without pulling a gunner. He was while Gucci was locked up, Waka Flocka was holding down 1017. Multi-platinum records. This ain't about Waka, but it's about Gucci. So Waka had Deb. We're gonna go back to Deb Anthony. She was managing Gucci. She was managing Waka. All right. So I don't. People like, who the hell put that in place? Was that Waka or that was Deb Anthony? Even Gucci asked, like, yo, who the fuck told you to start rapping while I'm in jail? I gotta get my apple. I'm on a diet. I keep telling you, I'm on a health journey. So I gotta be, taking a break for apple. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I'm trying to I gotta lose 60 pounds in 60 days. And I think I could do it. I don't know who believe in me, but I think I could do it. And I toned it down tonight. I didn't get all crazy and acting like a mad DJ. I ain't mad no more because I'm in a better place with myself. When I start reading the podcast emails, like how many people love this podcast today, it made me change how I feel. My guy Chad said, Butterrock, the YouTube numbers ain't right. Y'all stop looking at the YouTube numbers. If y'all looking at the YouTube numbers, you might stop this shit now. Because when people know you live, they won't come on the right way to not support you anyway. But they will be watching, but they won't log in. They would do it on purpose. That's what he told me. He said, Butterrock, they watching you. They're not gonna give you the credit. The credit starts when people go back and rewatch it. He said, you ever heard of reruns? I said, yeah, Chad. He said, all right. The reruns make way more money than the debut. I'm like, God damn, Chad. That's why Chad getting all the big bucks from iHeartMedia. He know what the fuck he talking about. Because I don't ever say I get depressed, but I like, man, this shit ain't matter, I'm 52 years old, so I would never fucking listen to a fucking hater. But it will still have me not doubting myself, but looking at what the fuck I'm doing wrong. But when I start thinking niggas gonna hate them, I'm a very smart, educated person. So I know motherfuckers do shit just to not let you, win. But as long as you got G-O-D, you gonna win. As long as you got a good team that really cares about you, man, and you just got to stay active. And everybody in the team, sometime in the back, everybody on this is what I know about having a team. No one's gonna be in the same mood every day. You might be bubbly, they might be mad, and you might think, "Oh, these motherfuckers jealous." No, they might just be having a bad day. They might be dealing with their life. Niggas be out here lifing, man. So when shit is lifing, you can't take it so damn seriously. I be telling that to myself, man. Maybe this guy over here is having a bad day. It had nothing to do with Cx1DJs. Got nothing to do with my career. Got nothing to do with the podcast. It just got to do with the fuck they got going. It got nothing to do with Jones Graphics. It's just they life and they life. So why should I fucking feel a certain kind of way because they feel a certain kind of way? So when you get that kind of shit, you just got to step aside and let them life, because life be lifing out this motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you, life be lifing. If it ain't one thing, what my man said? If it ain't one thing, is another. My name Dolph. Shout out to Dolph. Let's get back to what Gucci did. So Gucci went to jail. All right, came home. Waka Flocka was rapping. I'm live in the motherfucking paint, nigga. Nigga stinking, nigga. What the fuck you thinking? I'm dominant. No, said. Gucci is my motherfucking nigga. I hang in the squad with his squad, nigga. Waka Flocka plain one hood ass nigga. Y'all remember that shit, right? That nigga said, Gucci is my motherfucking nigga. I hang in the bricks with the brick squad niggas. I go hard in the motherfucking paint, nigga. Leave you stinking, nigga. What the fuck you thinking, nigga? I'm gonna die for what the fuck I said. Hey, nigga, that was the shit, nigga. Come on now. Oh, y'all know y'all like that shit. But anyway, he came home. He like, nigga, my security rapping. He like, yeah, motherfucker, your security's rapping. Your security's holding out 1017 while your ass is locked up, Gucci. You know that. So I'm gonna give it to Waka Flocka. Waka Flocka made sure that Gucci Man stayed on the map while he was locked the fuck up. We have to give it to Waka for that. And Deb said, yo, if I wasn't for me, none of you motherfuckers be making it. So I really think on the Untold story of Gucci Man, I won't touch on that unless Deb Anthony allows us to do an Untold, because I get the approval of this shit. I don't just do Untold stories for you hating niggas think that's what we do now. So we got to get the approval from Deb Anthony to do an Untold story on her. And most likely me knowing Deb like, motherfucker, I ain't do you. Nigga, pay me, nigga. I'm like, come on, Deb, if you hear me, because I'm going to send you this video. We don't pay to be on Untold Stories. It's free promotion for everyone, all right? So before you tell me to pay you, we got our own journalists, our own producers, our own PR publicists that go out there and get news, and we make sure we vet it out. We don't just air bullshit. And we don't air drama. See, one thing about this ain't the Tasha K show. And shout out to Tasha K. I love you, Tasha K. I want her to see this and she's like, this motherfucker talking shit and trash my shit. We love Tasha K over here, but we don't do the T over here. Cause I don't want nobody clipping my shit saying this nigga shitted on, talking shit about Tasha K and get on there with the winos and shit on my ass. Hell, you know, she got the winos over there on her channel. The winos. Shit. I don't want no smoke with Tasha K. We love you, Tasha K. All I'm saying is we don't do the T over here. We do the nothing. We just do shit. We just do Untold stories. All right, so back to the story. So he gets home. Y'all like how I do that. I'm jazzy with my shit. He gets home. His fucking security, his head goons rapping. And they start 10-17. And then Waka's like, motherfucker, you got 10-17. He said, Gucci, you got 10-17. Let me get my shit together. He said, Waka, you got 10-17. I got Brick Squad. Where the hell y'all think Brick Squad came from? That came from Waka Flocka. Brick Squad is not Gucci shit. Gucci is 10-17. So Waka started Brick Squad. He got Slim Duncan. And it was an untold story. Nobody ever heard this shit. So Waka was in the studio. And I got this from Slim Duncan brother, all right? Because I'm on the back end texting niggas like, yo, we doing this. What time you doing? I said, 8 o'clock. He's like, nah, man, I ain't gonna be able to get on. But yo, I'll send me the video later. All right, so Slim Duncan brother told me the day that Slim got killed that they was in the studio. Gucci was with him. And he told Slim, he said, man, Slim, I think we should all leave together. And Waka told him, yo, man, I'm about to leave. And Slim didn't leave with Waka. So when he got shot, everybody's like, God damn it, we told that nigga to leave. So RP to Slim Duncan. And he was signed to Brick Squad / 10-17. I remember back in when Slim passed away, when he got killed, 1017 was on a map, y'all. 1017, everybody wanted to sign to 1017. Nigga, I wanted to sign to 1017, and I was a DJ. Like, God damn it. Gucci made it so dope to be a part of 1017. It's like you wanted to sign to 1017. And shout out to Julia Simmons that just texted me. She said, "All right, Butterrock, you're doing good. All right, you calm down. You're on your wave. All right, shout out to Julia. Now, I want to tell everybody, do never get off your square, man. If you doing something, you stay on it. Don't get off it, and never ever forget those that actually helped you do what you do, and be proud of wherever you at in life. Gucci never. He had his problems. He got real dark for him, but he stayed and he stayed and he stayed and did his path. He never got off his path. Y'all like how I just got into the Gucci shit. I ain't really do too much other talking. I really, because we got a lot to hit on tonight. So he stayed on his path. He always supported all the hood niggas he came up with. Most of the, I'm gonna play some of the video tonight from back in the day. So back when he was in the trap house, he always supported him. One artist that Gucci was recording with that nobody fucking knew at the time. All right. So they was at a cookout. All right. Untold story. Nobody got this fucking story but DJButterrock. And nobody don't try to steal it, nigga. This is certified information. So if somebody, I'm going to tell you what I've been hearing. And I'm not a messy dude, but I know when I do some of my Untold stories, I'll be watching other bloggers and other YouTubers steal my story and then try to flip it on a fucking page. Come on, man. If you're going to do that, let's at least give, hey, we got this from DJButterrock Untold Story Cx1DJ podcast. Don't take my shit and go flip it and put it on your shit, because I will call you the fuck out. Just give me credit, because we pay a lot of money for the information. We pay PRs, we pay journalists, and we don't just go out and get information. Something we don't know. I actually know most people involved. So, met Deb Anthony over 100 times. All right, I met Deb over 100 times. If you lived in Atlanta and you ain't go to her radio station B100, or you didn't see her in Clayton County, because one thing about Deb be rolling out here and moved in a house. She actually got a house right down the street from my house, out Eagles Landing out here. I guess I got to tap in Deb. Shout out to Deb Anthony out there at Eagles Landing, Stockbridge. But anyway, her house really ain't that far from my house. Real shit, in Stockbridge. Well, my other house. I don't live there right now. I rented that shit out. But yeah, I used to see Deb in Publix all the time. Deb Anthony is just like a regular person, multi-millionaire, but she moved like a regular hood nigga. Like, not a hood nigga, god damn it. A queen, a hood queen, trap queen. Freddie Wap, trap queen. We got to get Freddie Wap on here too. But back to what I was saying. Gucci was always stayed true to the grind. Him and Shorty Low always stayed true to their roots. They never slipped out of the roots. They never always stayed grinded and grounded into the roots of what they had going on. So they went to the studio. They went to Password Studio. This is a true story, untold story. And it was a name. Gucci was recording. And Rocco came in. Rocco was like, yo, man. He like, what's up, Rocco? And, when you from Atlanta, and he's from Alabama. He lived in Atlanta since he was young. And so he knew Rocco from Zone 1. And it was cooking up in there. And actually a young Future came in there. And Rocco introduced Future to Gucci. Well, yeah. He introduced Future to Gucci. He's like, yo, Gucci, this is my cousin Future. Which Rocco is Future cousin. And they like, yeah, man. And one thing Future said, he said, man, every time I asked Gucci to do a record, he said, let's do it. At this time, Gucci was on fire. This ain't the up and coming Gucci. It was the up and coming rock. It was the up and coming, excuse me. It was the up and coming Future. Gucci was already hitting the streets. So there was in Password Studio. I go to Password right now. That's a studio we take punk up to. Very good studio. Very, very costful. You got to have some money to go to Password. You're not walking in there with no $200, $150 to call yourself recording Password Studio. It's not happening. They got the best engineers, best quality. They mix and master right on the spot, baby. You can have your whole album EP done in one week. Let's be realistic. So there was some Password. Rocco introduced Future to Gucci. All right, and at the time, Future was just, in there recording with Rocco because he was signed to A1, so he was there doing his music, and Gucci heard it, and then Gucci jumped on some of the records. Gucci co-signed Rock. He co-signed Future. Untold stories. You ain't know that, right? How you think Future got out there like that? And people say relationships. No, it ain't relationships because Gucci did not know Future. He knew Rocco. It's more about if you're a real one or not. Gucci actually, and shout out to Gucci because Gucci like, damn, this nigga know me more than I thought he knew me. Gucci really, if your vibe was good and you was a street nigga, he went on street nigga. So you could sense if you was a fake nigga. It don't matter if you was Blood, Crip, Latin King, whatever the fuck you was, whatever set you was with. It was not about that gang shit with Gucci. I mean, he did rep what he repped, and we not here to incriminate nobody. He rep what he rep, and he rep what he rep now. He'll tell you. But it was not about that. It was all about respect and where you from. You ever been a motherfucker that's a whole, he a part of a whole nother set, but it's not about his set. It's about where he from and where he at mentally and what kind of hood nigga he is, what kind of person he is. So Rocco Future was a stand-up person. So that's text messages. So Gucci went ahead and blessed him with a verse. He had on a couple of mixtapes. He did a bunch of mixtapes with Future. And Future is the man he is today. And and we all gonna have to thank Gucci because Gucci jumped on it. Gucci was one of the first major artists that had a deal that helped out Future. Way before all the other features that he had when he left A1. We talking about the beginning. The beginning of his career was Gucci Mane right there at the beginning of his career. Not the middle, not the end, not when he was surging. And Future will tell you that. Gucci put him on. All right, so we're gonna be jumping back and forth because I got a lot to say before we get into the videos. So Gucci gets in more trouble. He goes back to jail again. He went back to jail. God damn it! So while he's in jail, his wife at the time was his girlfriend, was running all the businesses and stuff like that, and he was having an issue with Atlantic. Atlantic didn't. I ain't gonna say it because I deal with Atlantic Records now. I deal with a lot of their A&Rs that's no longer with Atlantic, but they are with Atlantic, if that makes sense. So we're gonna plead the fifth on that what I was gonna say about Atlantic Records. But we will say this: the catalog that Gucci had was run by Deb Anthony, not allegedly, that's correctly. And some of the music, whatever the features, when you go to studio, you have certain bars that you record certain things, and you have certain you have 18s, you have 16s, you have bars ready for certain records, but you don't, it'd be already tracked out. It's just raw vocals. So it was, somebody in the industry that was selling his verses. Okay. I happened brought one of the verses, and it wasn't clear about Gucci. So I tell a person, when you dealing with the major labels or management, you got to make sure the artist is clearing. And the shit I brought, it took Atlantic Records 5 years to clear the damn verse I got from Gucci. And then by then, the fucking record wasn't even worth for us even doing nothing with it. Because I tell a person, either the record label or the management clear the vocals and give you the license to use the vocals of that artist. If that artist don't agree with it and that artist not with it, then you have a fucked up record that you can't do shit with. All you got is the licenses for that 16 or 8 bars or the hook, which you really can't do shit with if the artist ain't on board to support you as a artist. So that was a waste of fucking 10 grand on my part. So I'm not gonna. That's why I'm gonna leave certain people names out. Who I know who I brought it from, and it was legit. It was a legitimate buy, but Gucci didn't stand by it, and Atlantic took forever to clear it. And this is what I tell every artist: don't ever buy nothing without the record label clearing it first. Because it took me 5 years for Atlantic Records to clear the record that I brought for my artists. I'm not even gonna say my artist name. This show's about Gucci Mane. It's not about me or my artist. So that's why I'm leaving the artist name out. It's not about her. I would say it was a female artist. That's it. But I will say this. That was a learning experience for me because at that time we was just throwing around money. Like we was making money. So when you making I won't say fast money because we worked for it. The Cx1DJs paid for that. So I know better. And if you know better, you do better, right? So I knew better, but I knew I was working with the management. And I was working with, and we thought I was with the, I was working with the management team. All right. So when I spoke to certain people in that circle, oh, once Atlantic Records didn't clear it, oh man, we doing this, oh we doing that. That ain't supposed to happen. They supposed to cleared it. Nah, see, I tell a person, every artist always want to have a record with a feature. You have to make sure that the record company is clearing the shit. Because without them clearing it, you can't do shit with it. We put out the record immediately. The distributor flagged it. Bow. Warner Music Group flagged that shit. It took us 5 fucking years to get the clearance on that record. And we still got the record. It's cleared by Atlantic and it's cleared by Warner Music Group. And it's like, damn, we got it clear. Now, Gucci didn't want to fuck with it because he was incarcerated. And he like, man, I ain't motherfucker. That person over there had a control of my shit. So he didn't support it. So shout out to Gucci Man for that. And I appreciate that. That was business. And I wasn't mad at Gucci for that. And I was mad at his team. I was not mad at his wife. I was mad at nobody. You can't be mad at nobody when you jump out there. Going forward, artists, listen to me. Because I'm a DJ manager. I'm the host of the Cx1DJs. We Do Things Different podcasts. Untold Stories. Listen to me. I'm looking at the camera and tell you, don't pay for no features unless you dealing directly with the artist and the record company. If that artist is signed to a major, you make sure you have your attorney. Matter of fact, you don't need to deal with nobody. Have your attorney contact that artist attorney, that record label attorney, and make sure all that shit is in writing. If not, you wasting your fucking money. Like going forward, we ain't doing no features. We don't need features. When you get to a certain point, you don't need to be doing features to nobody. You need to be just building you. All these feature shit ain't happen unless it's an underground artist. If it's not an underground artist, you don't need to do fucking features. You don't need to do none of that shit. Stay underground. Keep the money flowing underground. Don't go outside that and do features with no major artists that really is not going to support your ass. And I ain't talking about Gucci. Gucci support underground artists. But Gucci was incarcerated, so he can't not clear a record or approve a record if he's in jail. So I ain't never going to be mad at Gucci Man for that. I actually respect that. And his team actually told us, hey, man, we could do the record over. We want X amount of dollars and we could do it over. Now, that was said. That's untold to people that know the story. The people that know me know that was told. And that was Gucci Man people, his team, like, yeah, we'll do it, but we need X amount of dollars. Like pretty much we got to pay double to get this shit done right. And unfortunately, I agree with that. And I appreciate that because I will have to go ahead and do that. All right. So moving on. So Gucci definitely co-signed at Future. He co-signed Amigos too. Did y'all know that? Shout out to Q and P over there at Quality Control. Gucci was one of the ones that co-signed Migos. He co-signed Migos. Let's tell you something. When he went to jail, he was not on fire when he came home from jail. He was a very different looking Gucci. So let me give you an untold story now. Guess who put Gucci back on the map? I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you for everybody that watch Untold Stories of Gucci Man. So if I'm doing an Untold Story, I gotta tell you, I gotta give you the tea. So when Gucci Man came home from prison, that 3.5 years that he did in prison, for all that shit he did, all the crazy shit Gucci did. All right. So Mike Will made it, pick Gucci back on the map. It wasn't Rae Sremmurd, but the Black Beatles is the first record that Gucci recorded when he got out of prison. Black Beatles, that single did 3 million copies, went triple platinum. That was the first single that he did. That's the first shit he recorded when he came up from prison. Untold Stories. You niggas didn't know that. I knew it. You ain't know it, nigga. You ain't know it. Shout out to Atlantic Records for that intel. So And what's so funny, Rae Sremmurd is with Interscope, and they signed an Interscope, and Gucci is with Atlantic. So sometimes them labels don't like working together like that. So for Mike Will made it to get them all to come together to do that. That was I'm a shout to Mike Will made it, because he the one that did that. He believed in Gucci. He produced a lot of Gucci shit, and he wanted Gucci back on the map. And at that time, Rae Sremmurd was on a fucking. Rae Sremmurd's like the Beatles at the time that Gucci got on there. So it complimented Gucci. It didn't compliment Rae Sremmurd. It didn't, because they was fire. No flex, all other shit. They was on fire. Thanks to Mike Will made it. All right. So we're gonna definitely give a shout out to Mike Will made it for putting Gucci back on the map. Because a lot of people was, I'm be honest, people was afraid to work with Gucci when he came home from prison. Gucci, I tell you. This I read his book, but what I talk about, I will never repeat what's in his book. But I'm gonna tell you from the people I know that know Gucci and all the regular execs I know, Atlantic Records, they want to fuck like, man, why would we do this? And he might go back to prison again. Gucci came out and never went back. He came home from prison and he never went back. He never went back. He ain't been. Did y'all see Gucci go back? Nope. And he been staying clean, like out of bullshit. If y'all learn nothing from this Cx1DJs Untold Stories tonight, you learn that you could change your life. It ain't over until it's over. You could be fat and you could lose weight. You could be a sex symbol. You don't gotta be cloned to lose weight. Because I'm about to lose weight. I don't want nobody to think that ain't Butterrock. That's a clone. No motherfuckers me. I just lost weight like Gucci. You could weigh 500 pounds and go to jail. 250. He was 260 something. He was up there. He was my weight. And you could actually get your mind right. And don't you hate to go to jail and lose the weight though? Most people don't know. You lose weight because two different things. You depress. You're working out because you're trying to keep your mind up a certain shit. But when you incarcerated, you can't help nobody in jail. So some of you young niggas, if you get anything, you could stay hood. You could stay a straight nigga. Learn from Gucci. Some people don't come home and sell millions of records. Some people don't come home from prison or the county jail and have shit in line. He had a beautiful queen. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about his wife. She was there for Gucci. Oh, she running Gucci. She got him. No. Gucci came home to a person that had his back. A lot of people go to jail, come home to nothing. So I want to salute to Gucci and his wife. I want to salute to 1017. And I want to tap on this before we get into the videos. I got it. Somebody told me to tap into it. The Pooh Shiesty shit. All the people in Chicago that Gucci signed because he supposedly had beef with Yo Gotti. This is before Dolph died. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna say this because I said it earlier. Gucci liked it, people that was straight up. If you was a fuck nigga, he will fuck with you, nigga. So he was fucking with you, nigga. He could seem he really already cashed you out as a fuck nigga. So it's obvious he looked at Gotti as a fuck nigga and continued to look at him as a fuck nigga. That fuck nigga shit and won't change with millions of dollars. If you a fuck nigga, you're a fuck nigga. And Gucci did not like Yo Gotti. He still don't like Yo Gotti. And if you don't like a motherfucker, you're gonna do shit. You're gonna do shit to show, hey, motherfucker, I don't like you. Personally, I'm a DJ, so I like Yo Gotti music. I don't know him as a person. I met Gucci a couple of times. I like him as a person. I think Gucci's a real man. He's a real stand-up dude. He actually hold his own. He actually he lived what he did, and he definitely was about his business. So we about this part of the Untold Stories. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Cx1DJs, my team, and everybody's watching us on our different platforms. So we're gonna get into the video part of this, and we hopefully y'all appreciate the show and the knowledge and education of the Cx1DJs Untold Story of Gucci Man. Let's go deep into his life story.
It wasn't easy. It was a lot of hurdles, and it wasn't no straight path. You know what I'm saying? Like I fell down, you know what I'm saying? I had to get up and brush myself out, but I just think like in general, I'm a resilient person. So, for like my career, example of how to just be resilient, how to keep, you know what I'm saying, pushing. Every time they shut a door or I just detoured and made another route, you know what I'm saying? No matter what happened, if you really want it, you gotta find a way to get the people's attention. You gotta find a way to hold their attention.
On my wristwatch, chilling in the sweet spot. Gucci made a flare, watch the watch TikTok. Chilling in the vocal booth, Gucci what you supposed to do. Monday mama TV, this water crack smoke do. Gucci made a flare, baby I'm that dude. And I'm so brand new, and my wrist ain't rude. I don't freestyle, nigga, cause this shit ain't free. I'm Gucci made a flare, and I'm from DC. I'm a big cat affiliate, man, I be feeling it. And the way I'm picking it, girls really digging it. Switch the style, switch the flow. Gucci man, I smoke the Joe on that bubble kiss. If you motherfuckers didn't know, Gucci man a flare, and I do it real big. All I do is smoke, hurt, cause I never smoke men. Got the stack real tall, and I ball all day. 2759, that'll get the full way. With the rich, ball with the cold ones. 18.5, that'll get you a whole one. Fuck with your boy, man.
I'm so icy, nigga. Just ready to all the shit, man. These niggas can't fuck with me, man.
We're talking about me.
I do this shit, man. I live this shit, like, on some real shit. Just being honest.
So
niggas always think get confidence confused with conceit or arrogance. You know what I'm saying? They said nigga out here confident and shit. So now the nigga cocky, boasting and shit. It's like that, nigga, I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga on the streets, you know what I'm saying? Real trap nigga. And I try to goddamn do this shit with this rap shit. So a lot of times, I get on the stage, I just start saying all types of shit. You know?
I got my nigga Cujo Billy with me all the way from Atlanta, man. By the way, get it, man. Y'all put your hands up for me.
You know what I mean? Folks feel the shit. You know what I mean? I'm so spontaneous with this shit because I'm real. A lot of these niggas, they practice before they say what they say. They come out with a lot of McDonald's on. They're trying to look hard. Trying to look through it out. Me, I try not.
Got a Hummer truck, Vet and it's in on the shinies. Still in the hood trying to serve the zombies.
Originally born in Birmingham. I moved here in '89. That's 23 years. I caught a charge in '99. And my plan was when I got out, I was gonna start rapping. I had wrote some raps, but I ain't had no beats. I was going to this producer way out in Cobb County. Showed me like $2,000 for like 20 beats. And that was my first CD. And I dropped it in. I dropped that CD in 2000.
So crazy, man. Gucci down. I know them through rock. You know what I'm saying? My brother rock. But at the end of the day, like I do, I like to have my own relationship with man. So when I jumped out, man, it wasn't even like that. I just pulled up at the studio. We did one song. And we just started doing song after song. We did like 4 songs in one day.
Get serious. Nigga, real with M's and shit, walking around, you feel me, wearing that shit on their face, you feel me? So icy boy, nigga. We represent destruction, nigga. Death, mayhem, murder and madness, nigga. You try me, you're gonna die. You try to score, you're gonna die. A slow death, torture, cut your pick is out, your dick out, broomstick up the ass. I'm with all that shit, nigga. You got the right man.
Welcome to the trap house. The man, she's a local candy lady. I called her, but she's a dancer. We want to be a dancer. And she did have no problems. Now I want it. It's stupid. Now I want it. Now I want it. Yeah. Don't want to see my trophy. And baby, this is shaky. This is not a rolling. With the Louis in my belt buckle, waiting for the rubies. Ain't no girl wanna ride, and my girl got a girl with a girl on the side.
But I wanted to be a so bad back in the day. I'm gonna be real. Guess what J-Boy Music told me? Yeah, we gotta get you in. Too gangster. Keep the scrap. Got the nigga the Blue said, man. That's why I fought him to the day. Yeah, I just had to sit down about you. Yeah, we ain't gonna let you in. Yeah, I be robbing too much. But we fuck with you.
And I ride through the hood in the CL6 on the nigga that your baby daddy re-up with. Celebrities, athletes, you might see me with. But I cook so much dope that I broke my wrist. I ain't rapping no trap, got 1,000 blue pills. I ain't talking about aspirins.
Got a whole bunch of trees and the kind we move don't got no seed. A couple bricks on some white stuff. Round upstairs in a baby diapers. So every day is a Friday. So much weed you can smell it from the driveway.
Cx1DJs, we do things different podcasts, Untold Stories of Gucci, man. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in, whatever you was watching at, whatever platform. I appreciate everybody for fucking with it. And definitely, tonight's show was sponsored by Jones Graphics, T-shirt printing. And yeah, man, I want to thank everybody for supporting the Cx1DJs. Tomorrow we have the Untold Stories of Chris Lighty. That's gonna be crazy tomorrow, man. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. And that's tomorrow, March the 25th. And March the 26th, we got the Untold Stories of Puff Daddy, 8 p.m. on Thursday. So tomorrow we have Chris Lighty, 8 p.m. Untold Story of Chris Lighty of Violated Management. The promotion of that's gonna be heavy. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with the Cx1DJs. We really appreciate everybody and continue to understand we love everybody. And the Cx1DJs, we do things different podcast shirts. It's on sale. I'm asking everybody to purchase a shirt. If you want a shirt, text me because they upload it in the website. It will be on the Jones Graphics website as well tomorrow. But you could text me if you really want to support the shirt. The price is actually going up to $85 on Friday. Bill Watson is doing that. This is going to be coming from Watson Printing. Bill Watson will be doing that. He says it's going up to $85. If y'all fucking with it, y'all fucking with the podcast, everybody got to buy a shirt. Right now it's $55. If you don't buy a shirt by Friday, everybody, you hear my voice. I'm talking to every member. I'm talking to anybody that know me. If you want to get on an interview on a podcast, it's mandatory. You got to buy a shirt on top of whatever the fee it is. And you have to be following the podcast, which a lot of people following it. If they don't watch it on YouTube, they watch it on all the other platforms that we are on. And I'm going to shout out to everybody because everybody don't come to YouTube. Everybody go to Spotify. They got the only place they watch it at. They either watch it on Spotify, they watch it on Apple Music. I talk to a lot of people, they watch it on different platforms. So, you know, people don't even come to YouTube. So for my haters, understand everybody don't come to YouTube. YouTube is where we air our live shows on. But when people watch the podcast and they go back and when they look it up, they go to whatever platform they're comfortable with. We do stream live on YouTube. We stream live on YouTube, X, and Facebook. And I love everybody that watching it. Shout out to DJ Money. Shout out to TCAP. Shout out to everybody at Cx1DJs. And shout out to my whole team for checking in. And I appreciate that. Shout out to Julia Simmons. Shout out to my producer, Punkin for the Pen and Girl. And shout out to Bill Watson. Shout out to Troy Wallace. Shout out to Julia Simmons. Shout out to Chad. iHeartMedia, my coach out there. I love Chad. We got a lot of big shows coming up. And we're going to be posting today who's going to be on Untold Stories for Sunday. I'm going to be posting that right along with Chris Lighty and also with Puff Daddy flyer. Some of you guys already got it. So I will be texting everybody the flyer for Sunday. Because that's a big show. You know, Sunday is always our big show. That's our industry. I call it Industry Sunday, but it's going to be Untold Stories of whatever artist. But Industry Sunday is where we really go hard. And shout out to everybody that posted the Gucci Man flyer for Untold Story. And all the people that reposted it, because I got a lot of DJs that reposted it. But some reason they'll never make it to YouTube. They might watch it on Facebook or we do have I pay streaming on Instagram. So we can't control what people, we can't make no one come to YouTube. But I will say this, I got to get my browser numbers because they just came in from Skeletor. We have 4,000 people watching on different browsers, 100 people watching on Roku, so we don't lie about our numbers. So a lot of people, I guess people ain't watching it on TV right now. But shout out to everybody watching in the different browsers, the Google Chrome and all the other stuff. We encourage everybody, can you please log into Google and watch it on YouTube? But if not, as long as you watch it. I don't care where you watch it, how you watch it, as long as you watch it. God bless you guys. Cx1DJs, we do things different podcast. Shout out to Atlantic Records. Shout out to Gucci 1017. Shout out to Gucci and his beautiful wife. We appreciate you guys for allowing us to do the Untold Stories without blocking it. We appreciate everybody that support the Cx1DJs. Untold Stories is a story we do on every artist. It could be major indie that we think we need to have the spotlight on. And if they was anything was unclear, we want to clear it out to their fans and our DJs. And it's from a DJ point of view. No bashing, no negative reporting. So you guys don't have to be scared to be on the Untold Stories. It's positive reporting, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you guys. Have a good night. And peace out to all my team, man. Shout out to everybody.